Good morning. Welcome to First Local Mornings for Monday, December the 21st.
You must be so excited.
We're getting close to Christmas.
We are?
We are in Christmas week now.
Yes.
Christmas being Friday. Christmas Eve obviously on Thursday.
Background.
Yes, we got a new background this week as well. This is our third new background in a row now for 3 straight weeks.
I did know
Trying to be festive.
I just sat up there like, wow, that looks pretty.
Yeah, this one is
it's
quite nice. Yes. Our producer Mike goes out and finds these things and then throws up behind us and tells us after.
Way to go, producer Mike.
Way to go, producer Mike. Okay, we had an interesting weekend.
Yeah, I feel like not that I need a break from you because, you're my bestie and all, but... All weekend. Friday night, we had our little work gathering. Saturday night, we had a city gathering. How many cars came through? Do you know? I know.
1,030.
Damn. I didn't think you knew.
There was a slight traffic jam near the airport on Saturday evening.
It was crazy. Yeah. Chris called me on the way back. He was 2 cars ahead of me. He's like, where are you? Are you seeing this? Like, oh my goodness.
It was back up on the second line for a good chunk of space. And then there's baseline too. The cars were coming in on.
I know. You can turn left from Baseline Airport.
Couldn't even see how far the cars were down baseline as well.
Well, that proves that it was a success. That's for sure, right? And we had so many people, like OPP and all the different police and ambulance services from some
military, border services. Ski patrol was there
from Prince Township and the Sioux, which was awesome.
Snowmobile Trail Club was there.
Yeah, and I think we're going to show some footage of that.
We got some footage of this here. Yeah, there we go. There's the Grinch.
Oh, who? You or me?
No, on the screen.
Well, you said there's the Grinch.
Yeah,
we walked
the Grinch is in the Santa uniform.
I know, it was a funny.
Because the OPP were the Whoville.
Yeah, you went right up to the OPP and asked them if they were the Grinch, by the way, and then said, hey, look, that's you. Like, how did you get that coffee in your OPP?
Yeah, that was funny. They had a box, they had that Tim Hortons box of coffee. It gets like 10 coffees in it. And it was in the front seat between the driver and passenger seats in the front of the vehicle. And I'm like, wow, is this a new feature on the OPP cruisers? Tim Hortons coffee boxes literally built in? I mean, how cliche is that?
I know, but I'm trying to oh my God, he didn't just say that. Oh, he said that. But it makes me laugh.
It was funny. They laughed at it too.
They did. It was a great time. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, it was a lot of coffee considering there's only 2 of them.
That's what I was thinking. There's only 2 of them there.
Yeah,
maybe they were sharing.
I guess they were expecting that many cars, so they thought they'd be there till midnight or something.
Maybe. They might have been there till midnight with all the cars that were waiting to get
after they finished with the parade, they had to go out and direct traffic. For another 3 hours to get everybody out of there.
Yeah, that's right.
It was insane.
It was fun though, eh?
Oh yeah.
It was good. And actually, it wasn't even that cold, which was nice because I don't do cold. But
we lucked out on that.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah. But anyway, thank you to everybody who did come out and support the first responders 2020 Santa Claus Parade. It was good. It was great.
Yeah. And moving along,
we've got a lot from Ford today, right?
Oh, jeepers.
Let's tell everybody.
Okay, well, first we'll just deal with the announcement at 1. Okay. Come back at 1 with Colette. Ford is going to be making an announcement with literally half of the people that work for the provincial government. Christine Elliott's going to be there, Stephen Lecce, David Williams, and Najib Mohammed's going to be there. He's the president and CEO of William Osler Health System, which is one of the health systems in Toronto. And so they're doing an announcement at 1 o'clock today. We will have that for you. It's coming from Queen's Park, but that's probably going to be connected to our story we're going to talk about in just a second.
That's right. Yeah. And my parents are starting their first day quarantine in Hamilton
just started lockdown today.
Yeah. So, okay, great. On to the news or what?
Go for it.
We already did the Santa Claus Parade, so what's next on the schedule? Because usually I never read it.
Flu clinic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But Chris takes the time to do it, and I don't read it. And anyways, okay, let's move on to the flu clinic. That's next on the schedule. So Algoma, we had our 3 weekends of flu clinics. The Algoma Ontario Health Team is thrilled to share that it was a large success. Now, we do know that flu numbers are down this year. Yes. We've discussed that too in the past. So we had them in October. We had 2 weekends in October, 1 in November. The clinics were hosted with oversight from the Group Health Center and in partnership with several local organizations. And over 2,400 flu shots were provided.
Yeah, that was one of those GFL Gardens for.
It was at GFL. Yeah, they did it with the 3 weekends. Remember, they ran out of flu shots.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to do 4 weekends. They ended up doing 2 weekends and then only 1 day on the third.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But like you told everyone here that watches, the flu is down a lot this year because
it is because people aren't circulating the same way.
That's right, and we are wearing masks and be more protective. Okay, the schedule says that you are going to talk about Premier Doug Ford announcement.
Yes, now I get to be the Grinch.
You're not a Grinch.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to talk about what's about to happen here at Christmas.
Oh, you're a Grinch.
Okay, so there's going to be new public health measures announced this afternoon at Doug Ford's press conference that I just mentioned a minute ago.
Yep.
This is as Hamilton goes into a lockdown to help stop the spread of COVID-19. It's been leaked, and every outlet has this, so I'm going to go on the assumption that it really... It's more like a sieve right now of everybody got this information.
Yeah,
but basically, starting at 12:01 a.m. on Christmas Eve, the entire province will be put into a lockdown. And what
Whoa.
that...
Oh,
yes.
I'm not going to interrupt you. I have to shut up. I have to stop doing that.
This is very interesting because they're basically putting everyone into like what's called the gray zone, which is the lockdown zone, regardless of how many cases are actually there.
Right.
Some of the things that happen in lockdown, you can only get takeout or delivery from restaurants. Only essential retailers can stay open. This will be a question this time of what can the essential retailers actually sell, given the fact that last time, if you had a groceries connected to your electronics store, you could stay open and people could buy your electronics.
Like a Walmart.
Like a Walmart, for example, yeah. Whereas a store that was just electronics, let's say like a Best Buy.
Best Buy.
They were not allowed to be open.
Right.
They could still do like the curb delivery and stuff like that.
How are they going to handle that in Hamilton?
I have no idea.
Or
but
Toronto,
they're doing this province-wide. There is some interesting legalities on that need to be discussed.
Yeah.
The province actually cannot stop movement within the province. Well, they can stop movement from one province to another, but they have. I'm not sure what he's announcing today. It would have to be some extraordinary thing
municipality you're referring to.
Yeah.
Without,
yeah. Like he's going to have to announce today, like putting the Emergency Services Act back in, and then doing something no government has ever done before to curb civil liberties in terms of movement. And they can make it hard for you to move around. Like, for example, if it's only takeout or delivery from restaurants, you can't go and use the bathroom. So that makes it harder to, say, drive from Sault Ste. Marie to Ottawa.
Yeah,
so there are things they can do to hinder it, but technically, and I read an article on this actually on McCarthy, the website, the biggest law firm in Canada's website on this the other day, about what the provincial government can and cannot do. So I'm going to be giving Ross Romano a call and see exactly what they're doing, because the only way they can do it is under that Emergency Services Act.
And I know Ross will be a big help to
and Ross will be able to explain how they're doing it.
Yeah, he's great with us too. Okay, well, good.
And Ross actually, I talked to him one time, and this was the first lockdown where he had to drive all the way to Toronto without going to the bathroom.
Oh, because he
had to go down to Toronto. Yeah, so he had to drive like 8 hours without using a washroom.
Oh, I would be able to do that. There'd be no coffee breaks for me.
Yeah.
Okay, man charged with pointing a firearm. I'd be pointing a firearm if I could have a coffee and a pee on the way back. Anywho, on December 17th, officers arrested 30-year-old Jordan Payne for pointing a firearm. As you do remember, I'm sure, at 6:30 p.m. Last week,
yes, that was
there was
the
gunshots around. That's right, around Canadian Tire and YMCA. Correct. Officers responded to a report of gunshots in the 200 block that night. It's alleged the accused forced his way into a residence with a shotgun, struck the victim with the weapon, demanded money, and fired the weapon inside the residence. The victim and the accused are known to each other. The victim was able to leave the residence and notify police. Upon arrival, officers observed the accused throw a weapon out the window before he was arrested. Anyways, they followed that down. They followed the weapon and 25 grams of a substance believed to be methamphetamine, as well as that gun that he threw. So, big story.
Yes, that was. There was a lot of gun stuff for the last 2 weeks here in this town.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we haven't had many of that, and then all of a sudden there's been this plethora of different gun stuff going on.
Absolutely.
All right, Chippewa County added 63 new positive cases of COVID-19. Now, they only release their numbers twice a week, so this is actually from last Tuesday to last Friday. They'll be releasing numbers again tomorrow. And they had 87 new recoveries. So the numbers on the American side in Chippewa County are actually going down, and they're actually going down across the entire upper peninsula of Michigan right now. So upper Michigan is trending in the right direction on COVID-19. Also, Ontario, we have a ton of cases that came out over the weekend.
Yeah.
We had 2,316 new cases yesterday and 25 deaths related to the virus. This is the 6th straight day with 2,000 or more new infections. Obviously, the largest numbers are in Toronto and Peel and York region. Still, yeah. And then Windsor, Essex, and Niagara are also adding over 100 new cases per day. All of those regions are currently under the lockdown, except for Niagara, which is which moved to that today, actually.
Okay, same as Hamilton, Niagara.
Yeah, Hamilton,
okay,
Niagara
gotcha.
area. That whole area is now in a lockdown. And we have about 875 people in the hospital, 261 intensive care, and 156 ventilators, and we did 69,400 tests. So the positivity rate is actually down because they're doing more tests.
Yeah.
So when you see these numbers over 2,000, you have to keep in mind that they've also been doing mid 50,000 and up cases per day.
Okay.
So obviously you're going to find more positive cases if you're testing more. But that's because where capacity is slowly building out and building out.
Good.
Only a few weeks ago, we could only do 50,000 cases a day. Now we have the capacity of about 73,000.
Wow.
So as they keep building that in, we'll be able to test more and get stuff faster.
And I do feel that the Premier is he's making a good decision by shutting everything down, and we'll talk more about that later. But just want to let everybody know that it is Impaired Driving Awareness for the month of December. RIDE, which is an acronym for Reduce Impaired Driving Everywhere. They are out and about now. Don't drink and drive. Don't use drugs and drive. And traditionally, because they are many gatherings and family get-togethers at this time, the emphasis is placed on the RIDE programs, typically for the month of December, and hence why we're in Impaired Driving Awareness
And
month.
we read a lot of impaired driving stories that people get charged with.
We read an exceptional amount.
Exceptional amount.
Exceptional. Hello, Mr. Craig.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you? I love how he comes on in like Mr. Mystery.
Great job in the parade.
Thank you.
Great response to that.
It was a great way. So we had a lot of views on our Facebook page too. Yeah.
And had very nice weather for Saturday.
We did, and you called that, so cheers to you.
Yes.
Well, today's going to be like Saturday. We're going to see a mix of freezing rain, maybe some snow. We have some big changes coming up for the weekend. Remember I said we're going to see 15 centimeters?
Yes,
it's
you did.
completely changed.
Oh.
I'll give you all those. I'll give you those details in a bit. So let's take a look outside and see what we look like. Not a bad day. A little
Delta Hotel.
kind of gray out there. But it's going to stay mild though. Temperatures around +2. I'll give you all those details and what we can expect for Christmas coming up.
How can I help you?
Hi, I'm really worried about my sister. She doesn't leave her house much. She doesn't even come to our family things. I barely see her smile anymore.
Can you tell me a bit more about the situation?
I think her husband might be... I don't know. Whenever he's around, she's nervous, like she doesn't want to make a mistake.
Do you think that he might be hurting her?
I think so.
Okay, let's figure out how we can help your sister.
A message from the Government of Canada.
welcome back to First Local for Monday, December the 21st. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Don't forget, there's the Ghoulie 50/50 draw going on. The draw happens on the 31st, so you got 10 days to get your tickets for that. You go to our website, click on the Ghoulie Fire banner, and you can buy your tickets for their 50/50 draw. Also, the virtual Santa's Village is still going on for the Station Mall. So go to thestationmall.com. You can do a virtual Santa's Village there, so make sure you check that out as well.
Coolio.
Okay, we got some holiday
us,
picks.
Chris.
We got some holiday picks here going on. First, this is Mark dressed as a moose. Sent in by his lovely wife, Charlene.
He's a moose or a reindeer?
No, he's a moose according to his wife.
Okay.
Yeah. She said he doesn't mind this stuff, he likes it.
I like that, that's cute.
So,
very
nice
cute.
costume there. Marty has sent us in a picture of a wreath on his wall as well. So this is from Marty White, and here it is.
Oh, very nice.
There we go. Beautiful wreath there on the
Someone
wall.
definitely made that. That's really nice.
Yes, that is definitely homemade. That's why I put it up.
Sure.
Yeah,
Well,
someone's
look at
very
you.
crafty.
Absolutely. You would not want to see my wreath.
Yeah.
Speaking of wreaths, we've got a story to share later about the Friday night wreath about Dante, but we'll save that for later. That's a good little tease.
Yeah, we got to get to a bunch of shout outs here too. So good morning to Vanyo, Evelyn, Steve, Tammy, Kathy, Dan, Margaret, and Neki. Holy smokes. I think that's everyone. It's literally the comments are moving faster. I can read them.
Hello, happy Monday, everyone.
What else we got? We got also Terry, Roland. Yep, I think I got everybody there.
All right.
So good morning to like 20 people simultaneously. That was a lot. Okay, now speaking of a lot, let's see what's going on in the weather.
Let's see, there'll be a lot of snow.
Hopefully, not a lot is.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, today, not bad. It's going to be fairly mild, kind of gray out there. We're not going to see any precipitation move in until sometime late this afternoon. We'll show you what I mean. Mostly cloudy skies today. Temperatures fairly decent. We are calling for a high of 0, but you know what? We could actually see that temperature rise to about 2 degrees this afternoon. Then we're going to see some freezing rain and then snow showers later on. We could expect maybe 2 to 3 centimeters overnight tonight. We'll take a look at the overnight temperatures. Again, really not that bad. -2, -3 in Elliott Lake, -7 in Sudbury, and really -8 is the cold spot in Thunder Bay. Let's take a look at the satellite shot. I'll show you what I mean. This is a system, low pressure system here. This is a cold front that is going to gradually slide into the Sioux and the Great Lakes area tonight, giving us that precipitation. Take note of this. This is a huge area of cold air coming in, and we're going to start feeling that next week. We'll take a look at the systems map showing what's happening. So that system that I just showed you here, this is a map from yesterday. This is how quickly it's moving across. So it's going to be here today. It's going to bring up that snow from the south. That's why we're seeing warmer temperatures today, because we are under a southerly flow. So let's take a look at your forecast for the next 3 days. For tomorrow, the snow should end in the morning. We could end up with 2 to 3 centimeters. Daytime high of +1. It's going to be a great night for the parade at the airport. Sunday, we kind of calm down a little bit. There's cloud. Temperatures 3 to 4 degrees for your daytime high. And we're going to hang on to those warm temperatures. For Monday at +1, cloudy conditions. We do see another system coming in Monday night, and that could give us, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 10 centimeters for Monday, and then another system for Tuesday, and another system for Wednesday. We're going to have that 15 centimeters of snow for Christmas. That's your weather for right now. Now back to Chris and Colette right after this break.
It's Debbie from Equipment World, just wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All the best to you and yours this holiday season.
Merry Christmas!
past year we've been celebrating our 65th anniversary, dating back to services originating in our community in 1954, which is quite some time ago. It's been a great opportunity this past year to recognize the pioneers, the stakeholders that worked tirelessly to create what we are today. I'm grateful for everything that the families 65 years ago and the people that assembled the organization have done in order for us to achieve the success that we're experiencing 65 years later.
Hi, Jordan here from the new East End Pharmasave at the Churchill Plaza. I'd like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas from our family.
Merry Christmas!
Welcome back to First Local at 8 a.m. on Monday, December 21 with Chris and Colette. Thanks, Casey Security. Casey Security for your sponsorship. Now, you might want to just recognize that we know we had the wrong weather showing, and there's a little bit of an issue. When I heard in my earpiece, I'm like, and the weather should be pretty great for the parade on Saturday. I'm like, we're doing another parade?
Oh my goodness. How many parades do we have to host this winter?
So what we're going to do to fix that, there was a technical error, something's going on, so we will end the show with the weather today. So don't go anywhere. We do have the 2.5 minutes of weather coming up. You have some Facebook stuff or pictures.
Two more holiday pics here. So first pic here, this is from Suzanne Pollard.
Okay.
And this is a picture of her 3 little angels all dressed up for Christmas. Yeah, there we go.
Sweet. Look at their little red outfit.
Yeah,
little
all
red
matching
skirts.
and everything.
Oh, I wish I could put my boys in red
And we're going to go from cute kids to cute puppy.
Okay.
Here is a Santa puppy.
Geez,
this is from Candace Nixon. So thank you very much to Susan and Candace for sending them in.
Look, Deck
the Howls. Yes. So
Cookies.
all those photos will be up on our website. Today is the Christmas pics of the day. Make sure you check that out. What's going on in sports?
Oh, we have hockey. 56 game season starting January 13th. NHL is coming back. Right now what's going on is they're talking about the Canadian hubs. They want to keep all the Canadian teams together. Right now, British Columbia is not on board with this, and as you know, we have the Vancouver Canucks over there. So, because of the different...
So if British Columbia's not on with it, why don't they just play in a different province?
Well, they want to keep all the Canadians together, right? All the Canadians
so played in Alberta. BC's not cool with it.
Right, but they don't know if they want to allow people to come out of Vancouver to go to different provinces. They want to keep, right? So
they want to keep the players in Vancouver?
Yeah. Yes, they want to keep everybody at home, I guess.
And why don't they just switch to EA Sports Hockey now and just do it that way this season?
What they're doing, what Vancouver's doing right now is waiting to see what other precautions and guidelines and steps they're going to put in place should they make the Canadian teams one league for this year. I want to point out that the experts of TSN, who are very expert, they know everything, they have all the knowledge, all the brains, has ranked Toronto Maple Leafs as the #1 team to win if the Canadian teams all go together, and the Ottawa Senators as last, which made my day when I read that this morning. But quickly, I am getting cut off in my ears, so we're going to just talk about the Sioux Thunderbirds. They had 2 matchups against Espanola on the weekend. That ends their 4-game. Remember, they had that ridiculous
4 games against Espanola.
Right, so they lost on Saturday. They won 4-1 on Sunday. We want to congratulate the Thunderbirds and wish them a very Merry Christmas. And we will see you on the ice when we get back, but we will be right back after this commercial break.
Staff and volunteers from the Canadian Bushplane Heritage Centre, happy holidays! Merry Christmas!
And welcome back to First Local for Monday, December the 21st. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Make sure you check out the Goulet Fire 50/50 draw. It's getting up there with the amount of money in there.
Sweet.
Draws on the 31st. You can go to our website, click on the banner for Goulet Fire and buy your tickets.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the Santa's virtual village from the Station Mall at thestationmall.com. Now, before we gave the weather from Friday because there's a technical glitch in our computer system, but now we're actually going to show you the weather for today.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's going on?
Hey, Craig, what's going on with the weather?
Today.
Well, thanks very much, Chris. And we have some big changes in the forecast from last week where we said we're going to see a big dumping of snow or maybe a series of little dumpings of snow. That's kind of changed for this weekend. We'll get to that in just a second. For today, winter started 5:02 a.m. this morning, so we're definitely into the winter. We're going to see some little bit of freezing drizzle for today. Changing to wet flurries overnight is not going to amount to much for today. Temperatures warm at +2. And tonight, sorry, we're not going to be able to see this tonight. This is the Christmas star when Jupiter and Saturn kind of align in the sky. It's only happened 800 years ago, so we're not going to see it tonight because we're going to have that cloud and some flurry activity. But maybe, you know, someone who has clear skies that can go see it. Let's go take a look at the overnight temperatures tonight. Cool spot, -14 in Wawa. There's a cool pocket of air right here. We're in the southern part, so we're going to see temperatures only dropping to -4 for the Sault tonight, -7 in Sudbury and Elliott Lake. Let's take a look at the satellite shot. We'll show you what's going on. You can see this flow here. This is cold air building into the west. That's going to affect our forecast for later on today, but we don't see a lot of systems that are going to impact us for this week that we thought we were going to see last week. The big threat will come with lake effect snow and lake effect snow showers developing Wednesday into Thursday. That could give us a good shot of some substantial snow for Christmas Day. Let's take a look at your forecast for the next 3 days. Tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud. Temperatures dipping a little bit to -3, but still above seasonal. We bump right back up to +3 with some rain showers to start the day on Wednesday. That's going to turn to snow for the overnight. Temperatures dropping to -2 overnight, staying steady for Thursday for some snow and temperatures dropping to -2. But look at the overnight low for Thursday, -13. We do have some very cold air coming in for the weekend. I'll give you all those details at 5 o'clock, and we'll take a look at your 7 o'clock at the end of the show. Right now, we'll send it to break, and there's a lot more show coming up.
And welcome back. Thank you very much, Craig, for that.
We're doing things a little different.
We gave you the weather for Friday and Monday.
Well, you're welcome.
So a good double shot of weather. Even though part of it was already done. But whatever.
That's okay, whatever.
That's okay. We're going to be back at 1 with Doug Ford. He's going to be doing a big announcement there.
You want to watch that, make sure
probably
you're
going to be connected to the lockdown starting on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
I'll see you at 1 o'clock. Don't forget.